What's up, Bears fans? Your boy Coach T with Chicago Bears 360 back with another live show for you today. I don't know what's going on today, man. We're trying to get it together over here. Listen, man, we're going to update you on Bears news. Supposed to have a guest join the program. Just want to talk Bears football, Chicago sports overall, man, just to chat it up, man. A lot of good news things happen with Chicago. Chicago Sky, 2 stars are coming to the city. I want to talk about that. Want to update you on the Bears camp news, draft news, just probably a few surprises in there as well. We're going to discuss here in a second. Do me a favor, man. It's been a while since we've done this. We've done this a little bit. Run the likes up if you watch this in the playback. If you're in the chat already, run the likes up. Share this, like this, subscribe to the channel, man. Chicago Bears 360 with Coach T and guests. You know, guys, we always have the hot guests on the show. We got Danny Scheinman coming up this week, pre-draft. Danny Scheinman, my guy from Barroom Network. But I have done well. It's been a while since we've done this one right here. So I'm going to start the show like this because this is the standard, man. We got to be.
We will be perfect in every aspect of the game. You drop a pass, you run a mile. You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile. Perfection. Let's go to work.
Let's go to work.
Contra. In every aspect of the game, you drop a pass, you run a mile.
Life like chess, move to pieces, you know I roll in silence. On the road to them Benjis, I fill my teeth with diamonds. I'm high as fuck in the sky, you would've thought I'm pilot. I'm from Chicago, it get ugly, fill the streets with violence. Life like chess, move to pieces, you know I roll in silence.
Past, present, future. We bear down.
And just like that, we're back, Bears fans. Chicago Bears 360 boy Coach T. Listen, lots going on in Bears lands. It's a little bit low before, the draft, but the good news for Bears fans is this, man. We only have, 9 days left next Thursday? So about 9 days left until, we can put the questions to rest about what Ryan Poles is going to do next related to this Bears group, this Bears roster, and how and if he's going to add and what we're going to draft at 9 and so on and so forth, man. So, we can put it to rest. We can sit back and watch, things come in, and we can debate about something new for a change, right? You know what I'm saying? We can have a new conversation. I'm one of those ones. I just can't stand having the same conversations all the time. You know what I'm saying? So looking forward to that next Thursday. Tap in. We're going to do simulcast with Chicago Bears Central, my boy Hayes over there, and AKA Drip, and Bobby and the whole gang, and Steve-O tapping in, man. We're going to do simulcast and cover the draft both days. By the way, just update you the way of Bears news. The Bears are in camp right now. You know what I'm saying? You saw the pictures. You saw the updates coming on from Chicago Bears X site or Twitter site, website, wherever you're catching the news from. The players are reporting to camp. What's going on right now? Offensively, defensively, install. It's just that simple. Going through install right now. They're installing these new playbooks, terminology, language, setting the foundation for camp and what's to come, what they're calling this, what they're calling that. You know what I'm saying? Before they get out there on grass and start moving around, they need to be able to communicate. Now, we talked about this in the offseason. You know what I'm saying? Part of my take was, the reason why they kept Semo and Drake, Coach Dre, is the language is going to stay the same. So for a lot of the offensive linemen, things are not going to change a whole lot, right? The language is still going to remain the same. Some of the calls are going to remain the same. Run calls, scat protection calls, slide right, slide left, from the center back. I have a new center in there, so they're going to have to get adjusted to the old language. But for the most part, the guys up front, the engine of this offense, they're going to be in tune, intact. They'll be able to move the same. Got a new tight end in the room, but Cole's in the room with him. He'll be able to bring him in on the calls as well. What we're calling this, what we're calling that. That's from an O-line perspective, right? That's from a running back perspective as well. Some of those calls won't change. You got some continuity there. Guys moving over, they'll be able to bring Swift along and understand what we're calling what. Not a whole lot changing there. What is going to change is the route concepts and all that other stuff, passing concepts. We're going to have to bring people along so they understand what we're calling what and when and so on and so forth. Why do I feel like something is going on, man? The chat is being weird right now. It's not updating. It's not refreshing. With people, I don't see language. I don't see people talking. But I see people watching. So I think we're good. There we go. James Ford, I see you, one of my moderators in the chat. There we go. Chime in, people. Let me know what's going on. Actually, I have two AJs backstage. I don't know. StreamYard's tripping today, but we're going to work our way through it, man. I don't know what's going on. As our guest hangs out in the back room, we're going to bring her up in a minute. Also, man, as we head into the draft, bad news for T'Vondre Sweat, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting a little bit of trouble, man. Got a DUI out there, allegedly reported. I heard from another outlet. I haven't been able to confirm that. Don't want to spread rumors, but that's not going to bode well for your draft stock, my boy. So I heard somebody say that I don't think he's too good a fit for the Chicago Bears. I mean, we need interior defensive linemen. We need exterior. We need edge rushers. So I don't know how that works, but that's bad news. You know, basically standing in line for the biggest interview of your life, and you go out there and wet the bed at the last minute. I don't understand that. Got to get better people around you, people to protect you, keep you out of those situations, circumstance scenarios. You finna have enough money that you can hire drivers these days. Like, talking about fumbling at the one, that's not good. That's not good. Updating you on the Bears stadium venture, the joint venture with the White Sox is off. Reports coming from various outlets that the joint venture with the White Sox is off. I guess, and it's probably a good deal, man. People aren't wanting to do business and mixing revenue streams with Jerry Reinsdorf right now. Outside of, you know, the Sox, I think Chicago sports is and may be experiencing a renaissance of sorts. If we can get the Sox to get it together, perhaps, you know what I'm saying, it could be a pretty good summer, pretty good fall, right? But yeah, that's not going to happen. Not the joint venture, but with the hiring of different individuals, if you will, to join the Bears staff, different people in the front office. And I'm talking about, you know, people that have access to the right people so they can close this deal. Perhaps that means that the Arlington deal is all but shut down and we're moving forward with the Lakefront Stadium, which I'm a fan of. Just don't, you know what I'm saying? It loses its allure, if you will, if you move the Bears to Arlington Heights and you're doing it in a different location. Downtown location, lakefront, you know what I'm saying, for the most part is the appeal of the city. The skyline, the lakefront, you know what I'm saying? It is, you know, that's the heart of the region. And if you move it outside of that, then, you know what I'm saying, what is there, right? You know, what are we showing people in Arlington Heights that's special? You know, so let's move forward. Let's move forward. I see your question, Anthony. We're going to get to that in a minute. By the way, Cody Whitehair lands in Las Vegas with y'all's boy Luke Getsy. A lot of caping for Luke Getsy in the offseason because people that hated Justin Fields, you know what I'm saying, they wanted to throw out that Luke Getsy landed a job in Las Vegas. They forget that Luke Getsy also, or Las Vegas, hired a senior assistant that we were asking for here in Chicago. We said that Luke needed supervision. Las Vegas did that. I guess that news didn't make it to the public, but yes, he is in Las Vegas. Luke Getsy and Cody Whitehair. Shout out to you. Glad you're getting your money. Same thing with EQ landing with the Saints. Listen, man, let's bring our guests up. Y'all know her from X. Y'all know her from Twitter Spaces. Y'all know her from. I'm gonna have to let AJ drop the podcast for y'all. I'm drawing a blank. I'm having an old man moment right now. Let me bring her up. I wish I had applause. That's my fake applause as I bring up. I got a lot to talk to AJ about real fast. Elise. What up, Elise?
What's up?
What's
Hey.
good? We got audio.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad you took that terrible looking Detroit.
I almost put it back on.
Yeah, you was gonna troll me with a deep.
I'm like, let me put it back on the troll. But look, I even switched hats.
Oh, there you go. There you go. It's all good. I know you. You know what I'm saying? What they call it? What the license plate said is house divided.
House
you know what I'm
divided.
saying?
Yeah.
Bears and lions and all that other stuff in the home there. I get it. I know the background.
You saw that picture I put on X when
we went to your parents
Fame, years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been like that my whole life.
That's dope. That's dope though. And you're gonna be at the draft next week, right? Oh, that's good. That's good. You gotta take plenty of photos for us.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying, and post plenty of stuff. Maybe might. I got one for you. I got a on. If you're game, maybe a on-site assignment for next week. You can call in and give us a shot of what's going on the ground as we're simulcast. Yeah. I'm gonna tag you too. I'm gonna be like, hey, where you at? We live. Tap in. So how you feeling going into next week's drive?
I'm just ready for it to be over.
Like most of us, right? You're tired of talking about it.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm ready for it to be over, but I'm excited to go. So
obviously, I think we've all kind of conceded that Caleb Williams would be number one pick.
Yeah, that's obvious. Like,
yeah, I'm excited about that.
If you haven't caught on at this point, I don't know what to tell you.
There's still people holding out. I saw somebody mock up a Drake May in the Bears number 10 jersey. And I
did a mock like that for fun, but I'm like, nah, it's gonna be Caleb.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Let's check the temperature of the fan base related to that, because I just tweeted early. I just think it's absolutely Pat the designer tweeted something, and he said something about, people coming at him because, he's supporting Caleb now, whatever. And I quote tweeted that, and I said, I think it's absolutely weird that people who stand for Caleb the whole time. I get it. You want to be a little bit petty. You're going to be a little bit petty.
Right.
I get the human temptation to be a little bit petty. But when it crosses the line to feel like you have a monopoly on Caleb fandom to the point where, you know what I'm saying, people can't move forward now and say, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We wanted Justin, but now we're fully in support of Caleb. You know what I'm saying? What's the temperature?
Here's my thing is all of that is fake, right? Because I'm talking about, like, let's say when Caleb first transferred to USC, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had predicted that season before the season even started. I have the video evidence. I could pull this up. I predicted he'd win the Heisman. So I've always been a fan of Caleb Williams. I don't know why people think I was never a fan to begin with. I'd be like, bro, don't make me school you in this subject. I just wasn't going to be out here supporting someone that wasn't on the team, and we still had Justin on the team first. Like, once he got traded, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we traded him. I'm moving on. It's full-fledged Caleb now. But there were people literally rooting for Caleb, and we hadn't even traded Justin yet. That was my issue. I'm like, y'all got to calm down first. At least let us trade him first before y'all get your panties in a bunch. But I've always liked Caleb Williams. People just assume because I like Justin Fields that I never liked Caleb Williams. That is incorrect.
I think some people have a binary mindset, right? It's either or. You can't.
Right. It's got to be either or.
Yeah, but the same people in conversations. Which I hate this phrase, by the way. I don't know where it comes from. Maybe I'm getting too old, but I hate this phrase that two things can be true. Like, I think it's overused, But at the same time, if you have binary thinking in 1 second, one moment, and then two things can be true the next minute, like which is it? Pick a struggle. Either you're gonna be binary thinking and you're black and white, and two things can be true at the same time. And even though I hate the phrase, I said this, even on the heels of disappointment with the Justin Fields trade, I'm not running from that. The thing that I've said,
care. I really don't care. Like at the end of the day, I'm a Bears fan. I want us to win a championship. I don't care who's at quarterback for that to happen.
Yeah,
it's not that deep for me. Win games and win a championship. That's all I care about.
It's the same take, but a little bit different variety for me. I want us to win multiple championships.
Same.
I've seen one. I know what it's like. I was a kid. Yeah, I was a kid. I was only 10 years old. I was actually 9, but I was fully aware of every game that happened that year because that's what made me fall in love with football. But I also understand how football works, right? From a coaching perspective, I haven't won any championship on any level, but I understand even having a good season or winning a division or a region or sectional or something like that. In sports, it doesn't matter because as soon as you win a championship, guess what happens? The calendar flips, the offseason begins, and guess what? It goes all over again. So my thing is, I want to celebrate this team in the conversation, in the talks, year after year after year after year.
Exactly.
I want a dynasty.
Exactly.
And that was the foundation of the whole Justin Fields take. Not to say it can't take place with Caleb, but we created probably a few more obstacles for ourselves.
I mean, at the end of the day, just win games. I don't care how we win them. Like this man could throw for 50 yards, and if we win, I'm a happy person. I'm easy to please, bro. I
don't think everybody's in alignment with you there.
They don't have to be. This is why we're in the predicament we're in, because they have unrealistic expectations. Those expectations don't get met, and they're crying on the internet for the whole year.
Yeah, Julius and I was having this conversation.
That's on them, not me.
We were having this conversation offline, and one of the things I identified is I believe there is a sect, if you will, of football fans, not even just Bears fans, football fans. They want a figurehead. They want a symbol of your fandom, your city, your team. They want a symbol. They want a status symbol of their fandom. They don't necessarily care about winning. They don't care about the results. They want a status symbol to say that we have a Patrick Mahomes or we have a 4,000 yards passer. The other thing is they want to be able to say, we have a dude that can get us fantasy type numbers.
I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but if you're not winning games, none of it matters, right? Like, I hate to bring this team up, but it's true. I watched this in Detroit for years. Matthew Stafford puts up numbers. They were pretty numbers, gaudy numbers. Yay, hooray, fantastic. We ain't win games though. So at the end of the day,
I think you're the exception. I'm okay with you being the exception to the rule. I'm just calling it out for what it is. I'm like people
I just don't like it. Okay, like you put up 4,000 yards, but you also only won 5 games in this season. Do
you think there will be Civil War? Do you think there will be Civil War Part 2 if that's the case? If we're winning games or we're not winning games, we have the numbers, but we don't have the wins, or vice versa.
I don't think there will be a Civil War. They just want a 4,000 yard passer. They really do not care if we win games or not. They want a 4,000 yard passer. That's it. They don't care. We can win one game as long as Caleb throws for 4,000 yards. They'll be a happy person. And I'll be like, bro, we just won one game. Are you serious right
now? I'm here for the entertainment. I'm really
I already know how it's gonna go. They're not gonna care as long as Caleb throws for 4,000 yards.
I'm really in a neutral position right now, like more neutral than I've ever been, because I explained this when Lawrence Holmes was on the show last week, I explained this to Lawrence and Harrison Graham. Like, things shifted for me personally when they traded Justin, and not in a bad way, but I came to Bears DIY Media with Justin, and so I had an invested interest with Justin. Now that they traded him, it is really, like DJ Moore said, to me, it's really, I'm a fan. I'm always going to go to Bears games, support the team. But now this side of it, the media side of it, I am really reporting on the team. I'm watching. It's pure entertainment for me now.
Like, bro, it's gonna be so laughable, right? That, like, I can see it now. We lose, but did y'all see Caleb put up 350 yards and 4 touchdowns? Dog, we lost.
But okay, so let's take a step back. Let's take a step back because me and somebody got into it. It was a terrible debate. By the way, y'all need to look up. Some of y'all that love to debate on X and Twitter, y'all need to look up logical fallacies and if you really want to be about that debate life, which is I'm not trying to do. I'm not trying to have a prolonged debate on X and Twitter. I got shit to do, especially during the day. But you know what I'm saying? Like Herb Howard said, you know what I'm saying? I'm name dropping like crazy today. I don't care. Like Herb Howard said when he was on the show, like, when I got time, I got time. So yesterday I tweeted something. Somebody said, well, blah, blah, blah. They went to go back and forth, and they totally shifted the conversation from, you know, here's my expectation, right? I have very realistic, in my opinion, expectations for Caleb and from a stat line perspective, right?
I don't even have none. I'm gonna just let him play.
Yeah. Well, I did, and I'm going to call it out. I just want to at least let the chat chime in on it, right? It's around 3,000 yards, 24 and 12. I think that's easy. I think that's very realistic. That's very realistic.
But that's not 4,000 yards, Coach T. That's a failure. I need 4,000 yards and 35 touchdowns. You didn't know this?
I love it. I love the sarcasm.
Where's my 4,000 yards and 30 plus touchdowns?
You making me laugh, and I was just like, man, it's been a hell of a day. And, yeah, like, listen, man. I don't care about that. It's funny because it doesn't.
Expectation. I need you to raise your expectations. You're being too kind.
I don't know what to tell you. Listen, man, 3,000 yards. I mean,
you can't give me 3,500.
30. No. I might give you 3,250. That's the best. That's the most I'm going. Cause this is what my detractors, aka haters, you know what I'm saying, won't acknowledge. Is, and Elise is a witness of this, right? And when I did used to frequent spaces, I said this. I said, listen, first of all, Jaden Daniels is the most NFL ready quarterback in this draft, right? Still believe that, right?
Right.
The whole take about Caleb, nothing has changed for me. I believe that the Bears should have drafted Justin because of X, right? Forget that topic. But Caleb is fascinating. Caleb does do XYZ well. I love those things about him. But the things after the Justin takes still remain the same for me, and the foundation of this show still have to be proven. I want to see, one, what Shane Waldron does with him and his program for developing him. If it's not a Matt LaFleur, Jordan Love type of program that ramps him up, starts him out easy, and assimilates him to a NFL pro style offense systemically to progressively overload him with information that allows him to develop, because we have conversations about, well, the quarterback ain't being developed. Nobody quantifies that ever. Nobody says what development means. Develop means exactly that. Systemically, progressively overload and add things week by week. See how he's absorbing information and basically ramping him up, unlike how Luke Getsy did Justin, right?
Yeah.
I want the best for the kid. So that's the first take. And I told followers of the show. That's what I'm looking for first and foremost. I'm not even really going to be grading. As we watch film throughout the season, I'm not going to be really going in on Caleb because Caleb is a rookie, albeit labeled generational, all that other stuff. I'm taking all that into consideration and grading with a huge curve. I'm going to be the harshest because I'm a coach on Shane Waldron. If Shane is out here wetting the bed, he's out here effing up. If he's out here putting too much on the kid, I'm cooking him. Day one. Game one.
And you should.
If he's putting too much on him week 1 through 4, you know what I'm saying? If he's not running the ball consistently, you know what I'm saying? Those backs are not getting carries. If we're not playing ball control offense and playing good defense and allowing ourselves to win, maybe probably a little bit moderate to low scoring games early on, I'm on him because I'm like, why are you getting this guy in the 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 9 and 3rd and 10 positions all the time? Why are we, you know what I'm saying, slinging the ball? Pick and choose your spot. So that's what I'm going to be laser focused on. Now, when it comes to Caleb, again, the takes haven't changed. When it comes to Caleb, weeks 14 to 18, I'm expecting to see where you picked up. And also throughout the season, I want to see not how you play in structure, how you going through your progressions in a true NFL progression style offense. That's the only thing. And I'm going to be reporting on it. And I'm going to say, okay, this is what he's doing. This is what we should expect from a rookie that I think is fair. And I'm going to say, well, he should have had that down by now. So when we get to weeks 14 to 18, it's certain things that I'm going to say, all right, I'll give you an example. There were times during the season where after watching so much film through the season, I knew exactly what Luke Getsy was wearing in certain situations. I seen the same play in the same circumstance and situation all the time. There are going to be times during the
season. Going to catch on.
Yeah. Okay. But I don't even want to go down that path. I would see plays. Okay. We're 1st and 10. We're first down and goal to go situation. I know exactly what you're going to call. But the reason why I mention that is because I know throughout the season, we're even offensive coordinators, creatures of habit. Like a lot of people do it. There's going to be times where I see plays that we run before. And if there's a time where the play was unsuccessful early in the season, week 1 through 4, and then we get to week 14 through 18, and I'm saying, all right, this is the play from week 1 through 4. He didn't master this concept. And then I see it in week 14 through 18, and I point it out. Then I'm going to call it out as not a criticism of, but just reporting the progress of the kid. Does that mean he's trash? No. Does that mean he's not going to ever win the Super Bowl? No. But this is the mindset that I'm taking into the situation now. And you're still going to get your 32, 50, 24, and 12. That's my stat line. This dude I was debating with had a problem with that low bar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where's your 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns? Come on now.
If I lowered the bar,
you're underestimating his talent, Coach T. That's
maybe that's why he was mad. Well, I said, throw me out a stat line then. And he never gave me a stat line. So I'm asking the chat, what's the stat line? Tell me the stat line in the chat. What do you guys think is fair for Caleb in his rookie season? I don't have
any. I'm just joking around.
Elise is on record to say she's not going to give y'all a stat line.
I'm not giving any because I'm going to just let the kid play. Because I know you snakes, you have these absurd stat lines. And then when he doesn't meet them, you're ready to bring out your pitchforks. Blah, blah, blah. He must go. This must be up. Nah.
But I also said that was going to happen too as well. I said, okay, yeah, y'all pissy with me because I'm supporting Justin Fields, and I do think Jayden Daniels is the most NFL ready quarterback in this. I said, but all at the same time, I said, watch when the season starts, and because I'm building the takes off of the film, if you're not getting the results that you want, and I'm showing you in film why this is not happening, starting with the coordinator and then working my way to the quarterback and explaining to you why these things aren't happening. I said, watch y'all same people, harsh defenders,
They're gonna flake out, bro.
harsh
They're gonna
supporters.
flip out.
You're gonna flip on this kid, and then
flip out.
we're gonna be on the carousel again. Hey, somebody put this out too. I wanted to borrow this too because I want these people to keep that same energy when it comes to these lofty expectations of Caleb Williams, right? So when people say, hey, they have lofty expectations of him, I don't. But
I don't.
When people do set the bar high for him, this is the question I have for y'all. I want y'all to. This came from somewhere. I don't know where. I want to know. I want y'all to answer this question for me.
I want to know from everybody out there, what are you so afraid of?
What are you afraid of? I don't know where that clip came from.
Oh, that came from ESPN 1000.
I know
exactly. He was gloating about freaking.
I know. I'm being sarcastic. I know exactly who it came from. I just want people like that person. I want you to keep that same energy when we say, not me, but others say, okay, we expect. I know what kicked off, triggered the debate. I said, all I want is that stat line I quoted in 9 or 10 wins. I never mentioned the playoffs. And the person was like, Will, you can't do all that. I'm like, bruh, hold on a second.
The crazy thing is, people are telling me to lower my expectations. I'm like, I don't even have none. What are you talking about?
Listen, people. and I know what he was triggered by. He was triggered by the fact that I said, okay, again, you can't have a double standard. You can't say, people hate the fact that you still bring up Justin in the conversation.
I don't care. If you don't like that, I still bring that man up. Please block me and unfollow me. I don't care. I'm not losing sleep if Sally Mae unfollows me because I still bring up Justin, and I will continue to do so.
It's official.
So you know, you've been warned.
It's official. AJ doesn't care that you bring up Justin Fields.
I will still bring him up every day if I want.
This was the statement. The statement was, if Justin had to overcome not having a competent OC and has to overcome not having that, then why can't Caleb give you 32, 50, 24, and 12 with all of these assets?
Well, easy, Coach T. He's a rookie. Come on. You need to be kind to the rookie. This is a learning experience.
You shouldn't set no expectations for him?
He's got to get used to the NFL game. He's got to get used to the NFL speed. You know, he's a rookie, man. You gotta lay off. Lay off, Coach T.
Don't say nothing.
Lay off.
Oh, okay. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Hey, let's flip it a little bit because I was watching you on X last night, Twitter. I want to switch subjects for you. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I was watching, of course, I came in, I was out, running around with the wife, and then I came right in on, I literally walked in the door and sat down when the Chicago Bears, I'm making takes here. When the Chicago Sky selected Camila Cardozo.
Bro.
So I walked in the door and sat down. I didn't realize it was the Sky selecting her. So I had missed that part. I was getting my seat. And then I saw, so the first pick I actually paid attention to was a number 7 pick. Was it 9 or 7?
It's 7. It was 7.
7 pick where they selected the Bayou Barbie. Angel Reese.
Barbie. It's now Chi-Town Barbie.
Chi-Town Barbie. So I wanted to get your feeling on that. I want you to, how you feeling?
I feel fantastic. I literally, it was funny because I had tweeted out days ago. I was like, if we walk away in the draft with Cardoso and Reese,
you did a mock, right? That was the exact mock, wasn't
it? Almost. They got a couple things wrong, but it was pretty accurate though. But I had said, man, if they walk away with both, I'm crying, bro. And when the Mystics came up at 6, I'm literally sitting at my house crossing my fingers. I'm like, take Edwards. Please take Edwards. She's right there. Take Edwards. Like, I was so nervous. And when they took Edwards, I knew. I was like, yes.
So
Like,
was
we're
it
about
was
to
it
take Reese.
I didn't understand why she slipped or why she made it to 7. Was it because of position of need? Or you think the WNBA just trying to spread the talent around?
I think a little bit of both.
Oh,
I think it
okay.
was more position of need than anything. Some teams didn't. I mean, if you look at it, right, the teams that needed bigs were the teams that got bigs. So you look
Right.
at the Sparks, right? They took Cameron Brink and Rakia Jackson. Those are both bigs. They needed those. And then Chicago took 2 bigs. The Wings needed a guard, so that's who they took. They took J.C. Sheldon, I think her name is, from Ohio State. They needed her. They needed a guard. And then the Mystics, they needed a forward. They could have taken Reese, but I think Aaliyah Edwards is a better fit for DC than Angel Reese was. So the pick made sense for them there. But yeah, I just really think it was more about need and fit for these teams than it was more so that they're trying to spread talent around.
So I tweeted something in just right after this happened, and it got some traction, some laughs and some traction. The Sky have more star power than the Bulls right now.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, and the crazy thing is, with the 13th pick, they got pretty much the best 3-point shooter in the draft.
Right. No, let's not miss out on that. What's her name? What's Shorty's name?
Brianna Maxwell.
You know, Maxwell from
Gonzaga.
Yeah.
She
I'm
shot
looking
44% from 3. Like, bro.
They got bigs. They got bigs that could post up and kick it out to her, and she's gonna drain.
They got bigs that could post up and kick it out to her. She's basically our replacement of Courtney Vandersloot. That's basically what she's gonna be.
So this is crazy now because you got the Sky right here in Chicago, and you got Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston over in Indiana. Are they in the same division?
Yeah, I think so. I believe so.
Oh,
I
this
know
is crazy.
that there's a game June 1st. They play each other June 1st. I know that for sure. I might go. The tickets are kind of high right now, but we'll see. We'll see.
That's gonna be stupid.
That's gonna be crazy. That's a
must see TV.
Yeah.
Does this change the narrative? Because they've been running the NCAA women's, like they've, make no mistake about it. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark has brought much attention to women's college basketball over the last 2 or 3 years. 2 or 3 years. Could have been longer than that. Yep. Does this change things for the WNBA? I'm interested in watching. I obviously
so.
I got a 12-year-old. She's a little bit of a hooper. You know what I'm saying? She ain't serious about it, but I'm like, but I want to see him hoop. I actually think, the women's game now when you're watching it live, because in high school when I went to girls' games, obviously I was probably not there for the right reasons. But I thought
Why am I not surprised?
I'm just saying, I probably wasn't there. I mean, I was football playing wrestler, so I didn't hoop in high school.
Get help.
Yeah, but I just thought, that's probably too TMI. But it just much more entertaining to me than dudes' game. I just think the NBA is boring right now. Like you can't be physical. You know what I'm saying? I came up with the NBA in the 90s where no blood, no foul. So
it was crazy because I was more interested in the women's college game than I was the men's college game. And it's usually vice versa for me. But I'm like, the men out here, they're slacking. So
I spent more time watching
the women's game.
I literally spent more time watching the NCAA women's tournament than I did the guys. Like, so I think it's a shift of sorts. And then they're in the process of TV renegotiation of contracts, or I heard rumors of the WNBA breaking off from the NBA from a TV revenue perspective, which I think should have happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
Coupling themselves and time. Maybe in its infancy, it was a good idea to tie themselves to the NBA to get going. But I think going out and getting your own TV revenue contracts and open yourself up to all these different streaming platforms and hoping that one writes a big check so you monopolize your own revenue related to, to pay, I think is a good business decision. My wife asked me last night, like, how much money do they make? And obviously it's been a while since I looked at it. I'm thinking they make about somewhere between 50 and 70. And it said the average WNBA salary is around 102. The lowest contract is about 66. And I said, well, they go overseas and they make money as well. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. I'm hoping this changes the narrative around, I don't think the equal play will never be a thing, but I think what you can ask for is equity. And that's different than equal play. It's on the difference than equal is equity is based on scale that, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, a good analogy is, you know what I'm saying? The dollar doesn't have the same value in Thailand as it does in the United States, right? So on scale, I think equity is what they can aim for, and that be a stepping stone to get you to equality, right? Sometimes these things are progressive instead of so much you know what I'm saying, going directly to, you know what I'm saying, you gotta catch the fish before you cook it. Oh, old man statement in there for a second. Listen, I wanna change gears real fast. I had something else in mind too. Hey, by the way, I want you to chime in on this a little bit pop culture.
Oh,
who's winning the rap beef? Kendrick or Cole?
Oh, my brother will kill me. I would say Kendrick.
He just drop something a little while ago. I think he dropped something a little while ago, right before we came on, maybe an hour or two before we came on. Kendrick dropped a response. I can't wait when we get off. I saw the cover art. It had an owl with a target on it. And by the way, I just got to say this because I wouldn't be a Gen Xer if I didn't do this to y'all, to all my young bulls, young bullets in the chat. I wouldn't be a Gen Xer if I didn't do this to y'all. Y'all know this ain't real rap beef, right? Y'all know this doesn't even measure on the Richter scale of rap beefs. It ain't a rap beef. And by no means am I advocating for this. I'm just telling y'all, it ain't a rap beef until you got a whole coast beefing with a whole nother coast. The only thing that came close to that is probably this whole beef with Bears. This Bears Civil War is the closest thing I have to.
And my thing is, I don't even know why we had a Civil War. We're all Bears fans at the end of the day. I don't even know what that was about.
People I get it. People
want attention. They're blood-sucking leeches. Go touch grass or something.
Well,
y'all have wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, children. Go do that. Go hug them or something. Stay off of Twitter because some of y'all sound.
That sounds too much like reality. No, I think one let's call it what it is. Sports is the great distractor from life. You know what I'm saying?
But if you're arguing with people who are the fan of the same team as you are, what are you doing?
Yeah. I mean,
what are you doing?
I'm not saying that's a good point. I think people I'm trying to play devil's advocate and realize people need distractions from their real life, which I think to your point, people don't necessarily want to deal with the reality of their day-to-day, day in and day out life. And I saw this on what is it? I can't keep my social media platforms together. I saw this on TikTok. It's this national speaker. He's a former coach. He's a motivational speaker now. And he said this on the stage with a fellow coach sitting right next to him. He said, it was funny. And I got like the comment of the comment section when I posted this, my comment in there. He said, be careful of coaches that don't have a great relationship with their wife. He said, they're going to come when you work. He said, don't work for coaches don't have a great relationship with their wife. He said, when you work for a coach like that, they're going to come to the office. They're going to come to the job. And because they have no respect at home, they're going to basically try to overly, emasculate, if you will. He didn't use those words, but he said they're going to try and beat a man at your job because they can't beat a man at home. I think it's a similar type of deal. Like people not winning in real life, and it gives them something to debate about. So if you can get an easy Twitter win through a debate, then you felt like you did something.
But Twitter isn't real. So who freaking cares? Twitter isn't real.
I agree.
Nonsense is real.
I agree. Go get some real motion. Go win something in real life. That's what I say.
I know some of y'all got wives, husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends. Go hang out with them or something. Dude,
but is it really? I mean, listen, I think Jay-Z said it. You know what I'm saying? What was the song Jay-Z put out? I think it was on the Kingdom Come album. He's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm addicted to I'm like addicted to it. Sometimes it's fun. I don't like the foolishness either, but sometimes it's like, man, let me just.
I have fun on Twitter. I do. Don't get me wrong. I have fun on Twitter, but I also have a life outside of Twitter too. Like I got things to do, work, school, all that.
So yeah, I want to be a hypocrite and be like, man, like I do get in some debates.
Oh, so
but you got to keep in mind, like these are my personal rules for Twitter, X, debate, whatever the case. Even debating on my own show. First of all, I'm not bringing this. This is what people, because I saw somebody commenting when I had Harrison Graham on the show. I ain't gonna call his name out, but it was like, well, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who you brought on the show, blah blah blah. He's not gonna disagree with your takes, blah blah blah. Listen, man. This is what y'all understand. I don't bring people on my show so I can debate with them. I know that's what y'all are accustomed to, but that's not this this is not a debate platform. Like we'll spar a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We can spar a little bit about top, but it's not going to be a knockout drag. That's not the niche here. You know what I'm saying? It's really it's really entertainment in the off season until we can get back some actual football and I can start breaking down some tape. So I've been doing guests because I didn't do this last year. I actually shut down until football came back last year. And I was like, okay, what am I going to do this off season? Okay, let me collaborate and cross-pollinate with some other channels. You know what I'm saying? And I want to have some different perspectives. So I'm not inviting people on to debate with them. I want the audience. I want the people that disagree with me to hear from somebody that agrees with them. I'm not coming on.
Bro,
like
they love to be miserable. That's what
Kenneth came on the show. Kenneth disagreed. He was a Caleb guy. Coach Whalen came on, disagreed. He was a Caleb guy. There were others. They made their takes. I gave my reasons why I thought we should keep Justin and see, just to show y'all we can do it. But again, the other part, this is the only place where it gets crazy for me, at least. One where the debates get personal, because there's a line. I am old.
Yeah.
My wife say, you swear you so old. You not old. But I am
not old.
Yeah, like so I am older, so there is a respect line that y'all see. Some people got to realize this. Why I won't engage. You know what I'm saying? I got kids y'all age. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
what I'm saying. People have lives,
if you say certain things, all I can do is see my child talking to me like that. And if my own child was talking to me like that in real life, you know what I'm saying? Somebody going to jail. You know what I'm saying?
If you're not going to talk to your parents that way, you shouldn't be talking crazy like that on the internet. I'm just being real.
So that's one part. The other part is this. You're not people got to realize you're not entitled to a one-on-one debate with anybody.
Nope.
Like that part I don't understand. Like you're not entitled to a one-on-one debate with me. I don't get that part. If I choose to engage, just understand it was on my turn, but nobody's entitled to a one-on bait. If that makes me an asshole, so be it. But you're not entitled.
And to see people get so upset when people turn off their comments and stuff, I'd be laughing. I'm like, why are you pressed that someone turned off their comments?
Why you block me? Why you block me? But I'm not a big. Listen, I'm not a big blocker. I'm a muter, but I'm not a blocker.
No, I'll block people. I don't care.
Yeah,
I really don't have the balls to care. I will block you. Okay, I will block you. If I feel like you're annoying, I will block you. Period. I don't care.
I don't
I do
see.
not care.
I know the Twitter game. The Twitter game is, oh, looky here. See, I got blocked by Coach T, so let me check. Let me get some
Right.
clout off of that. So I'm not a big blocker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Put it this way.
I don't care if people flaunt that I blocked them.
Right.
There's a reason I blocked you, 12-year-old child.
This is only my second year on X,
Bro,
Bears X and Bears.
I don't have the
social
time
media.
nor the energy for it because I see the stuff you're tweeting out anyway. People send it to me. So it's not like I'm not seeing it. I see it. Okay, just by the way, I see the stuff people saying, bro. You're obviously that pressed to keep your name in my mouth 24/7. That's why I said go touch some grass. Go hang out with your moms, your dads, or something.
I never understand.
Like, bro, I be seeing the tweets, bro.
Hey, listen. We've hit on a lot of things. We hit on the WNBA. We hit on Caleb, the draft. Again, just a reminder, y'all tap in Thursday. I got Danny Shyman from Barroom Network, my partner on the Barroom Network, who I share the platform with during the season, the halftime show, the post-game show. Danny Shyman is going to come on Thursday and give us his pre-draft breakdown. And we're shifting gears on that. Again, we're simulcasting with the Chicago Bears Central, Hayes and Group, Bobby, Steve-O, and simulcasting with them. That's going to be a party. So y'all tap in for that Thursday and Friday. Tap in. We're going to try and tap in. We're going to try and get Elise to do live on the spot coverage, wilding out, going crazy. Yeah. We're going to try and catch her.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, y'all want you to tap in and like, oh, we going crazy out here. Yeah. But the one thing that you weren't prepared for today is we're gonna shift gears and I'm putting you on the spot, Elise. Yes.
About the drunk uncle thing that Bishop named me.
Nope. Boom. You're on the clock. That's right.
What? How many rounds are we doing?
You're doing all 7.
Yes.
You're doing all 7. You're on the clock. You are Ryan Poles.
Oh, I'm Ryan Poles. Oh, okay.
And we are entering the draft.
Well, I'm excited.
No notice. See, I said this too.
Hold on. We're just doing the Bears, right?
Yeah, you're just doing the Bears.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I said this to the 360ers. I was like, listen, y'all getting one mock out of me. I'm not doing 50-11 mocks. And just for y'all that don't know, 50-11 is a black unit of measurement.
Yes.
I'm not doing 50-11 mocks. I like to see other people's mocks. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a big mock. For this. So I'm taking this is no notice. At least to get any warning. She's on the clock. We're entering draft 7 rounds, and she gets to play Ryan Poles. One shot only.
Oh, I'm excited.
Pressing the button.
Let's go.
You're on the clock. Pick number 1.
Okay.
I'm starting the draft. Here we go.
Go ahead. Oh, this is a tough one. Very tough one. I don't know who to take here. I mean, number 1 pick. I got so many options. You know what? Just take the obvious. Take Caleb.
Here we go.
Take Caleb Williams.
Instead of asking you what you would do, I put you on the clock. Woo. Here you go. We're up at number 9.
Number 9 pick. Do I have offers? I want to know if I have offers for the number 9.
You have trade offers at 9.
Let me see.
You got a bunch of them. You got Minnesota, Denver, Las Vegas, Seattle, Jaguar.
What is Minnesota offering?
Minnesota is offering. I don't know how you do this. They don't put up an offer. They just saying they are.
How about I give Minnesota 9.
Okay.
They give me 11.
Uh-huh.
And then
you want to try for 23?
Yeah, I'll try, but and give them Carolina 2nd next year.
Carolina 2nd. It's a 19% chance of going through. They need more.
Okay, give them my 1st next year. I'm gonna be that risky, bro.
You want the 1st only, but
yeah, the 1st only.
Oh, they said this gonna get vetoed.
Offer the trade.
Oh, you want to offer them the first next year and the 20? Oh, let's see. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I got 11 and 23. So
okay.
Minnesota could take their quarterback of the future or whatever. All
They
right.
took
Who's
Brock
they take?
Bowers.
They took Brock Bowers. Okay. Now I'm sitting at 11. All right. Okay. So at 11, Cooper DeJean is tempting though. He's sitting right there. That's tempting. But Talise Fuaga's still on the board though.
He is.
He's
And he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that 6 positions down?
Latu's still there too. This is
Latu is just 3 positions down.
Latu's still here too. Dang, Quenya Mitchell's on the board. Oh, that's gonna be. But Fuaga is tempting though. Fuaga is sitting there tempting. Oh my
Verse
god.
is still on the board.
Oh,
It's a lot of big.
tempting.
Yeah, you got 2 guys within reach.
But Cooper DeJean is there too though. This
Position of need. Let me stop leading the witness. You got Latu right there.
Latu is sitting
Actually,
there.
you got Latu, Newton, Byron Mofrey, Fuaga, all back to back in 10 through.
This is gonna be hard, but I'm gonna do it. Even though there's some tempting names on here. I'm gonna go with Latu here at 11.
There we go, Latu at 11.
Go Latu. That was tempting.
Back up at 23 again.
Okay.
With Newton.
Get me my guy, Jackson Powers Johnson. I'm taking him at 23.
Oh, that's a big.
Even though Graham Barton, I really like. I've been watching tape on him recently. I want Jackson Powers Johnson there at 23.
That's a big surprise to me, by the way.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's a huge surprise to me, by the way.
All right.
75th pick with Jalen Wright. Let's
see if they got any receivers I need. Let's see.
Javon Baker. Johnny Wilson. Jalen McMillan.
Hey, scroll back up. Give me Tez Walker.
Tez Walker, wide receiver, North Carolina.
Yeah, Tez Walker. There he is.
All right, chat. Y'all let her know how she's doing.
This is the last one, so I gotta be. Scroll down. I need to.
Savondre at 122. Did he fall? Brendan Rice.
Oh, why Brendan Rice still there? Don't do that to me.
Dwayne Carter. By the way, I got his pop's phone number in my phone.
I love Dwayne Carter.
I love his Dwayne tape. Carter, y'all stand by for that interview.
I love his tape. Oh, Leonard Taylor's still there though.
Leonard Taylor's still at 144. Do you take him if you want him at 122, or do you try and trade down?
Let me try and trade. But let me try and trade. See if I can try and trade. Because Leonard Taylor's, I really like Leonard Taylor a lot, actually.
Anybody you like before that?
I mean, I like the dude from Duke, too. Dwayne Carter, I like him, too.
Kamara's there. Leonard Taylor's at 144. I mean, that's a lot of positions.
I also feel like I need more picks, though. So
there you go.
So I feel like I'm gonna try and garner a trade from somebody.
All right, let's go. Let's see what offers you got on the table. You got Denver's offering, Titans offering, and Las Vegas offering 136, 144, 146. And they say Leonard Taylor's where? Taylor's at 144.
Yeah, he's at 144.
141. So
141. Okay.
You can move down a little bit, and
I'm gonna move down. Probably. So, I'm gonna trade with what the Broncos got. 136.
Yeah, they got 136.
You said what else? The Raiders and who else? The Titans. You said
Broncos, Titans, and Raiders. But they at 146.
What
the Titans got? There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4 picks left in this draft.
And then what's the Raiders got?
4 picks left in the draft, and Denver has
Go back to Denver.
5.
Okay. Ooh. Give me that 145.
For 122, you want 145?
Yeah.
I don't want 130.
136 would be nice, but I feel like I'd have to give up like a future pick for that one. Because what is that? That's Carolina's pick, right?
That's New York's pick. 136 is Carolina's pick.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But they're moving up a lot.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, try 136 then, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
It's lopsided on our end, meaning we're offering more value than they are.
Yeah.
So,
I would need what they got. They got do they got like another pick, like 203 or something?
they got 203, 207, 145, 147, 203, and 2.
Give me 207. Oh, okay. See. That.
That's an easy accept.
Yeah, I'm taking that because I get 2 picks. Yeah, I'll take that. There we go. All right.
Of course, obviously they're accepting. We're going back. Kamara's still there. Somebody snatched your boy up.
Oh, they snatched him up, dog. Hold on.
They snatched him up.
Oh, wait, hold on. Give me Mason Smith, though. Mason Smith on the board, though. Give me him. He 140. Yeah, give me Mason Smith. Dog.
I saw some tape on Mason Smith. Mason Smith is a unit.
He a dog. Glad we was able to snag him up.
All right, you at 207 now.
207.
Can you turn Ish into sugar?
I'm not gonna lie. Tory Taylor sitting there is tempted because I wanted to punch Trent last year. I wanted to punch Trent Gill last year. So that Tory Taylor picks in right there is tempting. I'm not going to lie to you. Dylan Loeb is tempting too, sitting there. Tip Ryman I like a lot as a tight end. He's a good blocking tight end. Keith Randolph fell this much? That don't seem right. I don't think Keith Randolph would even existently be here at this point in the draft. I'm just going to be real.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, you were right. You don't get out of the drunk uncle award. Just letting you know. Joe Milton.
I don't know what Bishop was doing. Bishop was out of his mind.
Oh, yeah. He did give you drunk.
He did, bro. And I was like, what?
I forgot about that.
Oh, this is the last pick I have, so I got to make it. You know what? I'm going to be the controversial person. I'm taking Tory Taylor.
Tory Taylor, the punter.
Yep.
Here we go.
Say goodbye, Trent Gill.
Trent Gill just got fired on his day off.
He just got fired on his day off. I have no sympathy. No mercy.
You just got fired on your draft. Now they analyzing your draft, Elisa. How you feel like you did?
Terrible. Awful.
Terrible. All right, let's jump down to the letter grade. You got an A.
Look, I got an A, yo.
You got an A. It was the greatest. You had a curve. So they said the only. Now this gonna hurt your feelings. They said the only low level grade they gave you was Jackson Powers Johnson.
That's because that big board had him at 27. I took him at 23. I don't care.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think they only did that because of where you took him, not the quality of player.
Right.
By the way,
look at that. They gave me an A+ for taking Caleb Williams. Duh, that's the obvious pick. Everyone should get an A+ for that one. Okay, I got an A for taking Latu. I got an A- for taking Tez Walker, which actually, by the way, Tez Walker actually has some solid tape. Mason Smith, okay, I can't believe he was sitting there, though. That's a nice pick. Tory Taylor, I like, and they gave me an A for taking a punter. I got
There you go. So there you have it. I told y'all, pause, double pause. I don't like to do the mocks. I like to watch. Take it for what you want. Hey, at least give us the ads. Give us the info. Hey, if y'all don't know, this is my strategic way of you know what I'm saying, giving some shine and some love to other Bears content creators, Chicago content creators out there. Give us the ad of the show, where you at, where they can find y'all, the pod and all the other stuff that you share platform with Julius, our producer, and a few other folks. I can't remember all.
So you can find us on X or Twitter at Ray's Juke Joint. That's like our at, and then you can follow us on YouTube as well, Ray's Juke Joint. You know, that's what we do. Our show in particular is called Fair Catch Sports Crew, but we do other stuff, like we do baseball and stuff. We're getting a hockey show soon. We're getting a basketball show. So again, that's at Ray's Juke Joint. You can find me on X. I'm pretty much around because, you know, apparently I'm a talk of the town on Bears Twitter, even though I just be living my life. People obsessed with me. But
you outside. Outside.
Bro, like, you can follow me at AJ Davis 22800. I'm not hard to find. Literally, type in AJ. I'm not hard to find. I'll probably pop up because, again, my name stays in people's mouths.
Apparently, mine too. When I'm not there, especially.
Literally, like, and I don't even have to be on Twitter, and my name is somehow in someone else's.
Hey man, it's good for the algorithm. Y'all keep
any sort of clout you want to keep giving me, I'm all for it. You go right ahead. It's money in my pocket, so
that's what's up.
Like, that's how I see it.
Julie's saying that the comments dry today. I think we have some issues with StreamYard today. Actually, be honest with you, Julie, is because this normally not this dry and that many people watching. I think StreamYards have some challenges. Plus, they issued out a warrant. Actually, it's not that dry on my end, but either way. By the way, man, shout out to my pops. I gotta bring him up myself, man. I always gotta give my dad some love, man. Tapping in for Chicago Bears Central. Chicago Bears 360. When I say Chicago Bears Central, man, I got to bring Pops up myself. That's the person that introduced me to Bears football. Got to show him some love. Listen, I'm going to put Julius to work. He got to take us to the Drunk Uncle segment, and Elise going to give out that award when we get back. Let's go.
I already know who I'm giving it to.
Good. Let's slide over there, Jay.
Possible, got feelings in my cup. I see everything in double, got 2 blunts, I'm rolling up. I've been walking in a circle, no expression, now I'm stuck. 34 decline, cough like Giannis chasing bucks.
Shout out to my son G Don't Crash on YouTube for providing the title sequence music for the show, as well as each segment. That track is called Giannis. He put out a couple years ago. Hey, he got some new stuff. Matter of fact, I mentioned this before on the show. I don't know if I told y'all lately. My boy got a song trending on TikTok right now. Ooh, it's going crazy. It went viral. Over 140 million views related to the song. So big things happening. Shout out to him. Elise, you on the hot seat. Drunk Uncle Award. Tuesday, April 16. Who's it go to?
Isaiah goes to Zay. Zay is crazy. He's getting the Drunk Uncle Award. I'm on his head. Okay. Every segment. So like we record on Mondays, right? This man be out of pocket every Monday. And I just be like, who let this man on the show? Who allowed this? Who signed off on this? Who okayed this? This man stay crazy. So I give it to Isaiah.
Zay, man.
You're finished, Zay. You're finished.
Zay, bro. Hey, Zay started out a hardcore JF1 supporter, and I don't know, man.
He fell off, bro. He fell off. The sad soul.
Bro. He fell off like hammer
he
pants.
Got dropped or something. Hit his head, and he just. I don't know, man.
Hey, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
This man literally kisses the ground Caleb Williams walks on, bro. Literally, like. He'll shine this man's shoes if Caleb asks him to. I'll be like, yeah, wow, you kiss him. You suck up, bro. Like, no. I don't have the time for that. So I give it to Zay.
Yeah,
I would have given it to Bishop, but I'm going to be kind today. Okay, Bishop, I'm going to be kind. Period.
Yeah. Shout out to Zay, man, over there on the same podcast.
He's on the same pod.
Same pod with the crew. Elise, I appreciate you hanging out with us on Chicago Bears 360 with Coach T. I know it's been a minute. We've been busy. been busy out in these
Here pods.
YouTube street. You said what?
Here pods.
Here pods. These hot pod streets. A lot of things going on. We messing around with the format a lot. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I really wanted to be purposeful about you know what I'm saying? Like I said, cross-pollinating with some of these other platforms, but also as we brought Julius in to produce the show, and as well as my guy J2K in the comments as our creative director. I've been listening, hearing some of their ideas, and I think our Tuesday show is specifically meant for, you know what I'm saying, helping the other platforms. I'm not like we got this huge platform, but I realized that, you know what I'm saying, and this is something for y'all that want to get into this business. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the necessarily number of subscribers that you have, to realize that you have impact. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people that I've had on the show, for example, Harrison Graham, a lot of people don't know that Harrison has been tapped into the show week 1 since I started. That's when he came on. That's why he came on the program and said, you know what I'm saying, why did it take you so long? It's been you waited long enough, because Buddy was literally, you know what I'm saying, a week 1 supporter. And a lot of times, this is what y'all need to keep in mind. A lot of times you think, oh, because I'm just starting out, you know what I'm saying, the big channels are either aren't watching me, or they're not listening to me, or they don't value me because I'm a little channel. This is an example of how that's a lie, because Buddy came on and was like, bruh, I was waiting on you to reach out, you know what I'm saying, a long time ago. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what they say when you assume, you know what I'm saying, make an ass out of you.
Don't assume.
I just figured like, hey, man, now keep in mind, Harrison Graham has how many subscribers they got over there at Bears now?
Almost like 80,000, almost.
Like 90K. So
more than that. Well, I haven't been keeping up.
You see what I'm saying? In your mind, you're like, oh, here I'm a Coach T over at the time. I had bro probably starting out. I remember he was in the comment section before I had 500 subscribers. So just like I said, lessons to you all. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful how you moving out here. Make sure y'all, you know, keep grinding, keep doing your thing. You never know who's watching. And then, you know, shoot your shot. Sometimes, you know, you never know. I've had people turn down invitations to be on the show. People I admire, respect. No love lost. And I had people say, hell yeah. So there you have it. So and we want to turn around and do the same for like I said, whoever we can. So the Tuesday show is definitely going to be dedicated to the ones I see out here doing it, grinding, making it happen and stuff like that. We're going to bring it on. By the way, who we got next week, Julius? We got we running the whole program. We got a Google calendar of guests already designed. I'm afraid to pull it up because I'm scared my internet going to wet the bed if I pull it up live. I think next Tuesday we got Steve-O on next Tuesday, and the week after. Listen, man, y'all better get ready. We got Steve-O on next week, right ahead of the draft. So this is how it's going to go. Thursday, Danny Shyman, right? The week exactly 7 days before the draft, a week before the draft. We come follow up with that Tuesday, Steve-O. That's going to get crazy because that's the Tuesday before the draft, right? Thursday is the draft. And then we follow up that next Tuesday with Justin.
Justin Lee?
Yes, next Tuesday's show.
Oh, Lord.
It's going to be
bringing this clown on.
it's going to get stupid. I'm just telling y'all off rip.
You're not bringing that clown on.
No, we finna do it. I've been waiting on this for a while.
No.
It's gonna be sick. I'm just want to listen. I'm just gonna light the fuse. I'm gonna light the fuse and walk away.
You gonna have him.
Hey Justin, bro, just do me a favor, man. Don't get me kicked off YouTube, bro.
No, he's gonna get you canceled, bro.
I've been working hard, man, to build this fire. Don't get me kicked off YouTube. He's gonna get you
canceled, bro. I promise.
Justin,
that's his main goal. That's his main goal is to get people canceled.
I'm just telling y'all, Justin has been on the list for forever. So This ain't
He's
nothing.
trying to get you canceled, Coach T. I'm telling you. He's
He
trying
literally-
to get you canceled.
They've been talking about this for a long time. This ain't nothing.
He's
So
trying to get you canceled.
Julius is my witness. There's certain people I've been circling and I've been talking about for a while. That's why I say, be mindful of how you move in these
Yeah, I had
streets,
to
man.
beg and plead, y'all. I literally had to beg this man. Like he
Nah,
like
man.
forgot about me, put me
Nah.
in a box or something. Like he like wrapped me in a box and forgot about me. I'm like, what?
Y'all believe that?
Nah,
Yeah,
that ain't
believe
it.
that. Believe
Nah,
that.
this
I had to beg this man. I could pull the
Go
group chats
talk
up.
to Julius.
No. We
I
just
could
started.
pull the messages up. I had to beg this man.
Hey, she ain't big. Y'all don't believe that.
I did.
Stop the cap. I gotta get me a stop the cap button. Julius.
I had to beg.
Listen, 360ers, thank y'all for tapping in. I'm your boy Coach T signing off for AJ, aka Elise, aka
What's
the
up?
house divided.
Yeah.
A house divided can't stand. We gotta catch up at one of the Detroit games that's coming up season 2.
Oh, for sure, bro.
That's what's up. Y'all, I'm signing off for Elise and myself. I'll see y'all on Thursday with Danny Shyman. Also for the maestro himself, the producer on the back end, and my guy in the comments, Mr. J2K himself. Y'all know we are Chicago Bears 360. Maybe one of these renditions I'm gonna roll out. It's just gonna be CB 360, man. We're gonna tighten that thing
Yes,
up.
sir.
We're expanding it, man. So I appreciate y'all. See y'all on Thursday. Until then, past, present, future. Y'all know what we do. We bear down. I'll talk
Bear
to y'all
down.
later. Peace.